Okay, so here we are in my home stable today. I'm going to be doing a review on the Freasian horse. So let's go see my Freasian Firesoul. I know Freasians came out ages ago, but I've been riding him quite a lot recently, and I've noticed quite a lot of things about him. So his tail, can you see just I like the ripples and stuff, but right down, directly down the middle, there's a line where the two parts of the tail have been joined together. You can basically see that from the top of his tail to the bottom, and then on his back it's more blended. On his tail it's not blended at all. That's with the hair stuck on the back of the legs, it looks like somebody's just shoved it on there, and it doesn't look like they've blended it or anything, because the legs are really quite a lot darker than the hair. The coat's kind of shiny, but it's got a mixture of you can see some greens in it, where it goes into the darker colour. The eyes are good. They're quite shiny. They're really pretty, I think. And then I like their face. It looks really noble. And yeah. So let's check what's going on at the top of the head. The head looks okay, but don't know. It's just it's joined up there with with no blending of the seams. Same all along that neck. The mane's in itself is really nice. It's got great ripples. The hooves I think are kind of a bit of an odd shape. I don't know, they look kind of, they've been a bit mucked up. The front you can see all the muscles and everything. Muscular, but on the back end you can't really see that, not as much as other horses. If I come and compare it to my Morgan, he has a lot more muscle on his rear end, and I'll do it to my Arabs as well, even my pony. So yeah, I don't think that's very good. And then on the top of his back and under his belly, it's whereas in the middle of his body it's really shiny and nice. Under his belly and on his back it's kind of just black and really bland. And yeah, but okay, so now we've had quite a good look at the horse. We will now just tack him up and check out his paces. Okay, so I think the best place to do this is the riding horse. Okay, so I like the way the tack looks on this horse. It looks all well in proportion to him and all that. At a walk he looks quite stiff in a walk, he's really collected, which you don't get with some of the other horses, the North Swedish horse. But anyway, in the trot he strides out a bit more, but it's still kind of march. It's kind of marching. In a canter he kind of does this chicken thing with his head, he's moving it forward and back, and then it's quite collected. Whatever this thing is, he really stretches his neck out, and not a lot, but he stretches his legs out, and it looks really powerful. And then when you go into a full gallop, he goes back to quite collected again, and but it doesn't really make sense because on Star Stable, like all the time, you have quite loose rain contact with them. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. The Freasians are like pretty collected, and yeah, they just seem. Same when they halt, they look very stiff, and I mean, like, then they don't look as relaxed as some of the other horses. Like when they're walking, their head is nearly touching their chest, and yeah. And then also just one thing, and I'm being kind of fussy here, but like what I don't really like when they're jumping, I'll just show you, is basically, I don't know if you saw that, you probably didn't. Can't do this at the same time, so I'm just going to do it at canter. Okay, so see, like, okay, I'll do it on this side so you can actually see. No, what's it? Well, anyway, like, if you just watch him jump, I will see the mane kind of flaps out, and I don't know, it kind of distracts you. Like, if you're racing, you kind of just want to be concentrating on where you're going and what you're doing. You don't really want a mane flying out to the side and distracting you. But Freasians are like very eye-catching. Most tack looks good on them because they're like black and everything. So I'm just gonna like experiment with some different outfits. Okay, so that looks a bit dodgy on them. Like, I don't think the pink really suits them. And I think they look quite. I know like people would associate long hair with a girl, but like I don't know. I think they just look like boys. So yeah, that's my opinion anyway. And then like they look quite good like this. I don't think bows in their tails really suits them. It like suits smaller horses more. But like big rugs definitely suit them. And yeah. Now they're good for racing because they have quite a long stride. So yeah, they're just good for it. And like they're good for jumping as well because they're quite tall. So they don't have as far to jump. Anyway, so I think we've covered like all Freasians. All in all, I think I would give them a 7 out of 10 because there's some things that aren't exactly perfect about them, but I do like a lot of things about them. So bye for now, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Bye.